I'm a performance lead here at OpenTable. Part of my job here is to ensure high performance and throughput. I work to detect bottlenecks and communicate those with engineers and make sure that we optimize the sections of our apps that are responsible for a good dining experience. So we realize that our apps really need to be fast because our major competitor is the phone, and people who've come online for a reservation, they kind of expect a faster, more convenient experience. And I feel that if we don't deliver that for them, they're going to go back to using their phone, possibly for a long time. We'd really be losing out on that business. We had done thorough code analysis in pre-production environments. We had done rigorous benchmarking, but when we release things into the wild, all kinds of new variables are introduced. And we didn't have full visibility into what those different variables were. So AppDynamics wasn't the first vendor that we looked at for an APM solution, and we had already a little bit of experience in the evaluation process. The first thing that we did, because we saw the overhead with the other solution, is we put AppDynamics through our benchmarking environment to make sure that the overhead is within promised numbers, and we found it to be acceptable. So we moved further. We installed it on a single server, a single node in our production environment. And then actually started looking at what kind of data it would produce for us. I really liked how AppDynamics detected issues kind of automatically. It's really able to tell you about problems before you even know that they exist. With other solutions, you really have to point them specifically at areas that you're interested in monitoring, and AppDynamics is really good about just going out there and detecting key areas of your application and starting to collect statistics about them. And another thing that really impressed me is with other solutions, what I've seen is you kind of set thresholds in static numbers, number of milliseconds that this transaction is supposed to take. And with AppDynamics, they're kind of grabbing an average and then computing the standard deviation above that average for a single request. And if it looks like it's misbehaving, it lets you know. And I think it's really important because that's a lot better for detection than having a set number. So in the first few months that we've had it running in our production environment, we've already gotten a much better and clearer picture of our systems and how everything interacts. And we've quickly spotted a few specific issues that we were able to address pretty quickly. I think you should let your application monitoring solution tell you about problems that you haven't thought about. We often tend to focus on those key business transactions that directly contribute to the bottom line, and sometimes we fail to see the other things in the system that could be affecting performance. And if your solution is able to give you a better, clearer picture of your whole system, that's really powerful knowledge.